welcome to another episode. Today I will show you how it took me 4 months to redo my front suspension. It was supposed to be an easy job, but I never swapped out an entire subframe. Sheesh, I've never actually done that, period. I had my brother help me, had to wait for him, and then also April through September is like the busiest time of the year for me in my job. So I did this when I could, but it's finally done. I'll show you some other stuff along the way as well, show you a couple events that I went to, and yeah, this thing is road ready, so let's show you how I did that. Alright, so the parts are ordered. We're going to do the CV axles, we're going to do the ball joints, we're going to do the inner control arms, we're going to do the wheel hub assembly, we're going to do the wheel bearings, and we're going to do the brakes. I bought rotors and pads. We are going to have to refurbish the dust shield, and we're going to have to refurbish the brake pads. So out of all these components, all I'm really keeping is the bearing housing, or the knuckle, however you want to call it, the dust shield, and then the brake caliper. I bought new lines, I have new coilovers that are going on, the tie rods, and the CV axle, and obviously the wheel bearing, and also the hub. Basically everything's gonna be brand new, minus the calipers, the dust shield, and the knuckle. But I am going to restore those so they look brand new as well. I actually have decided to test this bad boy out. I bought it for 110 bucks a few weeks back, and I had some media to try out with, and I used just my 8-gallon compressor, so I don't really get to run it continuously, but it does a good enough job for what I need it for. Alright, so I moved some shit around and made some room right there to put my new 20-ton press in. I'm about to open the box up and start assembling the whole thing, but here's the reason why I got it. So I reached out to my local shop that I get all my work done whenever I don't feel like working on the car or don't have time to do it, just so they can knock it out really quick. And they've been really fair with pricing. I've never had an issue with them. However, I called and asked how much it would cost to get some wheel bearings pushed into the knuckle and have the wheel hub pushed on without even bringing in the car. So all the parts would be loose, so all they really have to do is just push the bearing on the hub and then push it into the knuckle. And they quoted me 250 bucks for that. And I went to Harbor Freight website, my favorite store, and they had a $50 off deal on the 20-ton press. So a $260 or $250 press for sale for 200 bucks. So with tax, I paid $237 or $8, and now I'm about to assemble it, and I can do it myself. And it'll come in handy for all the other projects, I'm sure. So, all right, here we go. All assembled. Took me about an hour. It's assembled and it's working. Now I can get going with the front suspension. Let's go. What's up, guys? It's me and my little brother that's 3 inches taller, working on the 85 GTI, and he's gonna help me out to swap the subframe and control arms and everything else on the front end. I'm pretty much would have been okay, I think, doing it myself, but it's more fun with him. Plus, he at least has done it once or twice. Me not so much. So we'll swap out the subframe, swap out the control arms, axles, ball joints, tie rods. The big goal is to get the subframe swapped. and then the rest I can do myself. So, well, yeah, let's get going. Alright, quick update on what's going on. The car is taken apart. We got the entire left and right hand side apart. We're about to take the subframe down with the control arms and then swap in the new one. Neighbor.
Raccoon, man. Just feeding the raccoon.
Yeah, my neighbor over here is feeding the coons, so yeah, it's like 2 in the morning, I think, 1 in the morning.
Is it really?
It's 1:20 in the morning, and yeah, we're just working away.
It's okay. It ain't gonna hurt you. Give her a bit. There you go. It's okay.
Well, that's my brother, and that's a subframe with the control arms attached to it, and it is out of the car. He's not very happy with me right now. He's actually even doubting my decision to take it off. He's saying that looks pretty good. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. Obviously, let's compare this to this. That looks way better, so well, why not? If I'm already putting all new CV joints and tie rods and you know, pretty much everything else, and refurbishing the brakes, might as well, right? So that goes on next, but it's like 1:30 in the morning, 1:45, so we're gonna pick this up tomorrow. Alright, so these are going to be next. I just cleaned them up a little bit, got as much dirt off of them as I could, and then we're going to start taking them apart. The dust shields have to come up first, then we push out the wheel hub, then push out the wheel bearing, and then I can sandblast the knuckles and get them powder coated. Happy days. DHL just came by and dropped this off. Kind of the last piece of the puzzle for the front end, and I got the whole kit, so I got the front and back, but the back one's not gonna go on until the fall or winter. I'm just gonna put on the front just to finish it and enjoy it for the last few months of the summer, and then I'll go on when I do the rebuild of the rear axle. And I've decided to postpone the brakes as well, just because of how long this is taking. I do have one of the knuckles powder coated here. Not powder coated, but sandblasted. And my plan is to get those done over this weekend, but I am going to Chicago for a game, so probably won't happen. Plus I'm missing one of these. Well, not necessarily missing, but one of these I can't get the bolt threaded because the nut has been welded in at an angle, and it just won't go on straight. It's pretty much trying to cross thread, so I need to order another one of these, and then we should be able to hook it all back up and get it going, and then I will save the caliper rebuild for the winter as well, and I'll just do all four all around. But that's the plan for now.
Pulled up, made my appearance. You can't sit with us without clearance. That lame shit, never let it near us. And your girl will choose my team cause you still living with your parents. Flexing on the gram with your paycheck. Stop showing off them bills you ain't paid yet. Couture 101, this ain't made yet. My gang never plain like we came off the same jet. I'ma need a section cause we tryna make them bottles pop. Shawty see the team and how we drippin', made a body rock. Told the DJ play my shit cause I know that we got a bop. But I ain't finna pass it, I'ma flip it, bitch, we got it locked. Tryna gas me up but she could barely move the needle. Oppas always hating cause they tryna do what we do. I know I'ma make it cause I need to. Feeling like Sean, I'm the Don, she do. Hop out the whip, call up a valet. The way I be spending this money, you look like a ballet. Told her she could meet me at the chalet. Bring her friends from the valley like we going back to Cali. Never stressing, just addressing bankrolls. Sipping on tequila, counting pesos. Never catch me public with the same clothes. The top is where my name goes. You can check the listing while you chillin' with them lame-os. I'ma need a section cause we tryna make them bottles pop. Shawty see the team and how we drippin', made a body rock. Told the DJ play my shit cause I know that we got a bop. But I ain't finna pass it, I'ma flip it, bitch, we got it locked. Tryna gas me up but she could barely move the needle. Hoppers always hating cause they tryna do what we do. I know I'ma make it cause I need to. Feeling like Sean, I'm the Don. She do.
Surprise, surprise. Got another issue. So when my brother was here and he was helping me with the subframe, he drunkenly got a hold of the axle bolts and he loosened all of them but two that he stripped, or that were stripped. So now I've been running back and forth to Harbor Freight and whatnot, getting tools, trying to get those two bolts out of there.
So I did some quick research, you know, YouTube some stuff, and it turns out that I made a mistake and I should have loosened these bolts in the first place before taking the rotors, the old rotors and the hub off, because that was the best way to kind of wedge a screwdriver in and get that loosened up. So that is what I did next, and you know, it required me putting everything back together before taking it all apart again, but you live and you learn, I guess.
Alright, everything's prepped, got that ready. Got everything off. That one's waiting over there. And then got the grease. Got a rubber glove. I'm gonna put some grease around the ring. Put the gasket on. And then the rest of the grease is going inside there. Let's do that. Everything up to spec and do this center nut for the axle, this axle nut. But got to this point and I realized something. I forgot to put the dust brake shield on. Alright, well, that's about it. I did put 250 miles, or just about, on the car since getting it done. Didn't take it to any events, just been kind of enjoying it here and there whenever I get a chance. I don't have an exhaust on it yet. I didn't get the tool, so I couldn't get the C-clips on. However, I discovered that there's a big old 8-inch crack all the way through the exhaust manifold, so I figured that probably is kind of pointless. It's gonna be loud regardless, so I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm sure my neighbors aren't enjoying it as much, but it's only for a short period of time. On the next episode, I'm gonna be tackling some electrical bugs and some other stuff. Obviously just trying to bring this thing back to let's say an 8 out of 10. I feel like most of the stuff right now in the car is about a 4, 3 to 4. Some things are about 5 or 6, but I would like to bring it up to about an 8 or 9 or 10 out of 10. That'd be nice, but I'm being realistic. And you know, I'm just still learning on this thing, but I hope you guys enjoy the episode, and I'll catch you on the next one.